Guys, this is a supposedly beautiful love story that has ended in tragedy. Everyone else admired this couple, especially on their wedding day. When you see the photos and videos of their wedding, they looked so glamorous, so beautiful, so elegant, so cute together. Young, charming couple with tempting professions: a medical doctor, a military officer, and the wife, a nurse. What a perfect match. A lot of people in the comment section were just, blushing over them during their wedding. And now this happened. Now, the young doctor you can see on my screen, Dr. Haruna Samson, he graduated as a medical doctor and later joined the Nigerian military service last year. He was commissioned as a lieutenant officer attached to 6th Battalion Regimental Medical Barrack there in Akwa Ibom, and his wife, Obidiah, is also a nurse because she is currently alive. She is a nurse, possibly practicing at the same place, I don't know. And now they got married, like it was stated, on the 21st of April, just last year. And what happened? On the 22nd of September, they got involved in a heated argument over the man cheating. And what happened? The wife dozed him off with petrol and set him ablaze. It was quite shocking. He was rushed to the military hospital there. After they tried much, they couldn't help it. And then he was evacuated to the teaching hospital. They said after much effort to save his life, he succumbed to the cold hands of death. This young military officer, a medical doctor by profession, passed on to glory. Bravo. Bravo to the wife. Bravo to Mrs. Obidiah Haruna. Well done, ma. She has done so well. I was just wondering how many months into their marriage. They got married on April 21st this very year. Counts from April 21st. April has already finished. May, June, July, August, September, October. Barely 6 months into this marriage, and this tragedy happened. It was not just an accident. Something that happened out of lack of control over our emotions. Anger, this is what it should be. Yes, it was a betrayal of trust. If the man was actually caught cheating, maybe red-handed on a woman, or text messages, chat messages, yes, this could be what may have happened, just like it was stated over a cheating thing, But then, it's taking someone's life worth it in this situation. Because this woman did not think about this man's loved ones, his parents, siblings, work colleagues, everyone else this man might have known. And then she decided, okay, what if he had survived? Let's take it in this direction. Assuming that this man had survived this fire attack, would they have continued the relationship? Would they have saved their relationship? They lost everything. Yes, she lost. Because right now, what would be? The law would take its course. She was arrested, it is said, which is obvious. The reward for a murder case, because life has gone. It is now a case of a murder. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it well. Murder. They sound alike. My son would always challenge me whenever I pronounce words wrongly. Forgive me, guys. It's my accent. A murder case is something that is not taken lightly in any society. Talk more of a society as Nigeria. It is an eye for an eye, a nurse. She has a promising career that she could have silently or quietly walked away. Yes, let the man know that I've seen you. Is this what you are doing? Even if she walked into this man, cheating on another woman on top, doing, yes, I have seen you, and I cannot take this. Walk away. You have a beautiful career, a nurse. You could have as well leave Nigeria to a different country or go to a different state in Nigeria. Nigeria is so big, and start practicing as a nurse. You will meet somebody, fresh marriage. You ended the life, you cut the life so short. This man did not die in a battlefield. As a military officer, he was not sent to, what is it called? Zambeza Forest to fight Boko Haram and all of that. He was placed in a place that is so safe. Hospital environment where he will be looking after patients. Unfortunately, what he did, it's just disappointing, heartbreaking. But taking law into your hands in order to have ended his life in this manner is not something nice. I am making this video because a lot of you have anger issues. You cannot endure something. Yes. When I say endure, I did not say stay back and forgive and then watch him, because once somebody has betrayed a trust you have on him, it is difficult to trust that person. Any other movement that person makes in that house, you are suspecting. Oh, who is he speaking with? Who is he chatting? Is it the girlfriend? You can never trust again. Enduring means, endure the pain, then walk away, move on to the next level. Days are gone when marriage was said to have been for better, for worse. In that context, church meant that in sickness, in poverty. Church did not say when you are cheating. The Bible even says the only ground for which you can walk away from marriage is infidelity, isn't it? Infidelity or deceit in marriage. Which is this? Now that you have committed a double crime, I don't know her faith. Talk more of in a country like Nigeria. My husband stayed in Nigeria. Nigeria is a country where they don't even pity a woman. Talk more of in a situation like this. Would they even pity her? Why would they even pity her? Did she do something that is okay? No. She should have reported to the police, reported to her pastor, reported to, officers, military officers in Nigeria. They have this kind of scarlet lifestyle, They enjoy women a lot. Because even if she had reported, it wouldn't make any sense. But the best would have, if you cannot endure, if you cannot watch him keep cheating on you, it's a fresh marriage, it's a total betrayal that hurts. It pierces through the heart. Walk away. This is in modern times. Walk away, stay far off from him. But let him know that, yes, I've seen you, you've cheated. It is obvious. I have all the proofs, all the evidence are clear. But I cannot stay with you. Forget about what the society would say. Even if she was thinking about what the society would say. Now, what would the society do and say at this point? Because her reward, you know what her reward would be. She's been arrested. Yes. And her life is lost. At first, do you know what it means to set someone ablaze? I think it's the case of arson, right? You set someone ablaze. What was your original intention? Is to silence that person. No mercy in this. She's guilty as charged. Unfortunately, everything has ended. So what you will take away from this story and incident is that do not envy no one. Do not wish to be the next person. Your neighbor flashing cars these days. Do not wish to be that person, because you don't know what that person is living with. You don't know what pain that person is enduring and going through. All that glitters are never gold. Yes. Her tutorial is busy sharing her life on Facebook. A lot of you are admiring her, wishing to be like her, but you don't know her other side. Anyway, she has even shared one to some of you, which is her IVF journey, which a lot of you cannot even go to. Your husbands might not even say yes for IVF treatment. A lot of Nigerian husbands, even Nigerian women right now, some of them are against IVF. That is not right. But she's sharing that part of her life. All of you are happy, smiling. At the beginning, a lot of people criticize her. But it's a big burden. Do you know how much she's spending? Yes, but she's sharing that in order to encourage, to inspire others out there. So it is not easy. Do not wish to be someone else because of whatever that is glittering around them. Look at the flashy wedding, the beautiful wedding. A lot of women prayed to be in her shoes. A lot of women prayed to have been in her place. Oh, it should have been me. She's so lucky, blah, blah, blah. They didn't know that she was not even enough for the man. The man was also cheating on her. Young couples like this, always wicked. And I mean, you put in A, you put in B. And the woman decided to take laws into her hands, which wasn't the best thing to have done in this situation. It's a pity that this has happened, but we should learn to control our anger because it could lead to something that we cannot come out of it. Because in this case, she's likely not to come out of this situation. Yes, trust Nigerian government, fuck off. In fact, the rule of law is pure and plain. Military officer involved in this case. Wasted life, wasted time. It took him how many years to go through the, medical school? It lasted about 7 to 8 years. Some people 10 years because of strikes. After that 10 years, he graduated last year, started working, did another training, became a military officer, and then promoted to the level of a lieutenant officer as a medical doctor in that regiment. In Akwa Ibom, Ibakwa, precisely. The woman a nurse. And then now they decided to end everything. Some people are struggling to get to that level. Some people who have done first degree, second degree in abroad, they are still wishing to like switch to become a nurse. I know somebody recently. She just trained to become a nurse. She already had her first degree in Nigeria, first master's in Nigeria. She came down to the UK to do master's in human resources. After doing it, work, she decided to do nursing. She just graduated this July. I said congratulations on her photos. How many years interval? She's been in the UK for like 15 years now. Yes, if not more than 15 years, because her son she gave birth to in 2010. Yes, just turned 15. So she was already here before I came at first. In 2010, that was when she was pregnant with her son. She just graduated. And somebody had the opportunity at this young stage in her life. Just like you might have that opportunity. You might have been blessed to have gone to school earlier and chose a right career pathway. We should also advise our children, help them in making choices in their career pathways so that they wouldn't go through the same path that we've walked through. The path of, having to study one thing and then switching to another thing and then switching to the third thing. Waste of time, waste of money. Yes, these people are lucky. Look at them, so young. They have achieved that, got into that, their professional career. But look at how they ended because of emotions, something that you cannot see. Anger, she could not control her anger. Anyway, I wish to end it here. I don't know if you learned anything in this beautiful, tragic love story of Dr. Samson Haruna and Nurse Obidiah Haruna. Both of them are from Plateau State, I suppose, because they wedded in Plateau. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Like, subscribe if you haven't. And I sincerely pray that the good Lord will grant Dr. Haruna's family, sibs, parents, work colleagues, the fortitude to bear this heavy loss. It is a tragedy. And for the wife, Obidiah, may the Lord take its course. May she find justice as to what she has done. Amen. Bye for now.